Deputies just stopped more than 5 kilos of cocaine from hitting the streets. They say when the suspect got out of the car, he had on a waistband like this under his shirt, and it was stuffed with bags of coke. That's not all. The canine also went for the trunk, and inside was a suitcase full of powdered laundry detergent to mask the smell of even more bags of cocaine. Detectives say the driver of an older model silver Chevy Impala entered this roundabout, lost control, went over this median, hit 2 joggers over here on the sidewalk, and then took off. I just found out someone came forward with text messages from that driver about the incident, giving deputies the proof they need to slap him with an arrest warrant. Beat Safety told me lightning struck this lifeguard post, traveled down through the sand into the water below, and then indirectly struck 2 men who were in the ocean. We're only 5 months into the year. Orange County already has 26 murders, 16 of those unsolved. The body of the 24th victim, Anthony Jones, was found here near these train tracks, near the intersection of Orange Blossom Trail and Lee Road.
Justice is not being served. They need to work harder and dig deeper.
Jones's family says they're scared to walk the street because the killer is still on the loose.
He could be in the complex right now watching us, you know. He could have been at our candlelight vigil that we had for him. You know, he needs to be taken off the street.
I came to the Orange County Sheriff's Office to find out what deputies are doing to solve these murders, and if they're comfortable with the current solve rate.
We're comfortable with the number.
Sergeant Mike Ruggiero told us he's confident the percentages are going to pick up. He says the unsolved cases are at various stages of investigation, with some close to being solved. Sergeant Ruggiero also pointed out there's a common misconception about how long it takes to solve a murder.
Unlike television or the movies, oftentimes these cases aren't solved in the first 24 or even 48 hours. We may be waiting for evidence to come back from different lab testing. These tests don't come back to us in a day or even 2 days.
Sergeant Ruggiero says before they make an arrest, they need enough hard evidence to make the charges stick.
Understand that we only get one shot when you make an arrest, and you want to make it your best shot.
Even when cases go cold, the search for the killer never stops. The Sheriff's Office says they're still working cases that date back 20 years. Reporting in Orange County, Hodge. Squatting is not just a local or state problem, Vanessa, it's actually a national problem. There's even a WikiHow site dedicated to teaching people how to squat legally. But the city of St. Cloud is taking a proactive step to curb the problem. There are more than 200 abandoned properties in St. Cloud and thousands across Central Florida. And squatters are making themselves feel right at home in many of them.
Every community, it doesn't matter if it's in Orlando or Kissimmee or Melbourne, no matter where it is, has these same sort of issues. People take advantage and physically break into these homes. They kick doors in, they change the locks.
This house was foreclosed more than a year ago. The owners walked away after falling behind on the mortgage. But today we found the AC running, the lights on, and a mess in the kitchen. Squatters had just been removed.
Police came and they took some people out that were living there. They just showed up and started living there without nothing.
We found out it's quite simple to get the utilities turned on in these abandoned properties. All it takes is a phone call, an address, and a credit check, and voila, a squatter can live rent-free.
Wow, that's scary. I didn't know that. I thought you had to prove that you lived there somehow.
Well, proof of residency is the exact change the assistant city manager told me they're going to make before utilities can be turned on.
What we decided to do was we moved forward verifying when a new customer comes in that they are the property owner, or if it's a tenant, then we are ensuring that there's a landlord business tax on that property.
The assistant city manager also told me the process was so quick and easy before because they wanted people's first experience with the city to be quick and easy. But what's interesting, Vanessa, she said most squatters actually pay the utility bills because they don't want to get cut off. Reporting in front of City Hall in St. Cloud, Hodge. Several women have called 911 to report a peeping Tom looming in this quiet Lake Orlando neighborhood. I spoke to one resident who's concerned that she could no longer be carefree in her own apartment.
It's creepy and scary almost.
Police say he's able to creep without anyone getting a good look at him. I came to find out how. I found each apartment has its own private entrance, and right next to the front door is the bedroom window, and you can see straight through to the bathroom.
It is a little weird knowing that someone could be looking through my window while I'm changing.
Some of the women told 911 the peeping Tom was touching himself sexually while glaring through their window.
It's disgusting. It does make me feel unsafe. And like I don't really have privacy even within my own home.
But the most recent report has OPD patrolling this neighborhood heavily. One woman says the man actually entered her home while she was in the shower, took her cell phone, entered the bathroom, reached over the shower curtain and snapped a picture. But get this, she says the man then uploaded that photo to her Facebook page.
That is really crazy. I would definitely freak out.
Detectives say the description of the suspect is too vague to make a composite sketch, but right now they're reminding these residents to keep their doors locked and curtains closed. Reporting in Orlando, Hodge.